Hey, happy Friday. So, I'm just getting ready, popping on my primer. Glow First Priming Serum. So, tons of moisture bursting. Keep you nice and moisturized under your makeup. And it's a great base. Oh, God, we always have to deal with this, right? I am going to the gym. And then I am tucking these. And then we have to go to the dealership. Our lease, so I'm just patting this in, like downward. Our lease is up in about 2 months. I can't believe it's already 2 years. I did a quick 2-year lease, low miles, because I don't drive that much anymore. Literally, I think there's like 12,000 miles on the car. I don't drive that much anymore. I love it. So that's why I don't really know what we're about to do. Okay, so this isn't part of the Flawless and 5 bundle. This is the new Cheeky Clean Cream Highlighting Balm. I do like to put this under my eyes to give my eyes a glow, and I'm going to show you how to do that to like tamper down the glow, like relax girl, right? But I also like to do this because this is a balm texture. It is hydrating, it's like a salve, so I really, with my aging under eyes, like to put that underneath, not only for a glow, but also for treatment. So the first part of the Flawless and 5, which always confuses me because you actually get 6 products, not 5, but it's 5 minutes, Flawless in 5 minutes, is the Skin Twin Concealer. All the names, you guys. So you guys see me do this often. I always get a lighter shade of concealer. I bring it down the center of my face and underneath my eyes over top of that highlighting balm to give extra coverage, some brightness. I'm not one to highlight necessarily over top of my makeup. I like to do it underneath because I like kind of like that lit glow from within look and a fast, like fast, right? So if I can skip a step and put it on like this, then I'm going to be highlighted already, and I'll show you at the end. But so this is a Skin Twin Creamy Concealer, and I let it sit for just a few while it gets a little bit tacky. You can obviously put this all over your face as a spot treatment as well. Okay, so at this stage, you're either gonna pick the Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer or the Skin Twin Foundation. So these are 2 different types of products. I love them both. Sometimes I mix them, but today I'm just gonna pick one because I'm gonna pretend like I'm you. So I am gonna just choose the Tinted Moisturizer because I did take the concealer over a lot of my face, right? So your Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer is gonna have your SPF 30. It's gonna have your vitamin C for brightening. Love that. Your foundation is going to have a bunch of hyaluronic acid and other skincare ingredients in it, which makes it one of the top sellers. So it just depends what you want, what you need. If you got the Flawless in 5 and you're like, I'd really like to add on, the highlighter or the foundation or the tinted moisturizer, you can totally do that as well. But for today, we're going to pick one, and I'm going to do the tinted moisturizer because we're gymming it, right? Okay, I'm going in with Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer on my brush. This is shade 4. I can wear shade 3, and now that we're getting a little more sun, I can wear shade 4. I can wear shade 5 too if I mix them. They're very forgiving. So what you want to remember too is because in the Flawless in 5 you're getting the concealer, if you were like, I want a bit more coverage, you can always take the concealer and kind of like roll it off onto a palette or your hand or the brush, and you can mix it with your Dew Skin as well. So don't be afraid to mix products. Like, makeup is supposed to be fun and easy, right? And when you're working with cream, you can mix and match. That's what I always do. That's why I always recommend a lighter shade of concealer, because when your skin tone kind of changes throughout the seasons, you can adjust your makeup. But look, how easy was that? So the trick with any tinted moisturizer really and foundation is to get it on and then let it sit and sink into your face. A lot of times I'll get messages like, I don't think it's my color. And I'm like, girl, chill. There's only a couple shades, so it will color adjust to your complexion as long as you're close. So it's moisturizer, right? So at this stage, I want to show you a little tip and trick. But first, I want to acknowledge, see how I'm already highlighted. I don't have to go and do this top of my cheek highlighty thing or the center of my face because I already did it underneath my makeup. So that's a good tip and trick, and I have another one for you, but my nose is itching. Okay, so at this stage, because I use tinted moisturizer, if you were like, I want a little more coverage, you could go back in with your concealer under your eyes or spot treat anywhere. Again, I like to spot treat underneath my foundation or underneath my tinted moisturizer, just because if the color of your concealer is off of your skin tone at all, and you put it on top of your foundation or your tinted moisturizer before it cut me off, it will be a different shade, and I cannot stand that. So unless your concealer is the perfect shade match to your tinted moisturizer, your skin, or your foundation, then go ahead and go on top. But if it's not, I suggest spot treating and doing everything underneath and then dabbing on. If you dab your tinted moisturizer and your foundation on with a beauty blender or a brush, you will not disturb that concealer. Additionally, if you put the concealer down, let it sit for a minute or two so it gets tacky, pat it out, and pretty much let it dry down for a couple seconds so you won't disturb it if you went on with your hands. Okay, so little tips and tricks for you. Another tip and trick, because you're getting the Flawless in 5, which is really 6 products, you're not getting an eyeshadow in the Flawless in 5, but you don't need one, and I'm going to show you why. You pretty much have 2 options for eyeshadows to create a look within this bundle. Okay, I do this all the time, and people are like, what do you have on your eyes? What's the eyeshadow? And I'm like, girl, it's concealer, girl. So again, another purpose of getting the lighter shade concealer, I believe this is Fair 2. I take it, I'm brightening my inner corner, and I'm taking it all the way up to my brow. I'm doing this before I do my brows. It's really important that you do that or you'll mess up your brows. And this is going to act as my eye brightening and base, and you can bring the extra down here. I used to do this a lot with my Senegence shadows. So I would use like Candlelight or Sandstone Pearl. And this is just a cleaner, a little bit cleaner option, right? So, and it does wear. And if you're using powdered shadows, it's a great for a priming base. And if you're going on top with what I'm about to show you, it'll help the colors to pop, but check it out. Okay, Flawless in 5, come through. So, using brow gel, this is the shade Dark. It's pretty easy. I think there's a light, fair, medium, dark. That's the vibe. Easy peasy. Beauty counter is so easy. That's what I love about it. Like, let's uncomplicate our lives so we have more time for the things that matter. So you guys know that I like to do this flick up motion. I take my angle brush and I draw a line underneath to get a bit of a fuller brow. Boom. Okay, that was 2 seconds. If you do not like the flicked up brow and you like the laid down brow, but you want to add some color in, all you're gonna do is sweep this little brush through. I would suggest at the front you give it a little flick, but totally up to you. What did that take? 1 second? So next in the Flawless in 5 is gonna be your mascara choice, and that is black. That's what Beauty Counter has, is black. So just a little like note for you, when companies are making things, look at this. This is literally a lash lift in a tube. That's how I look at this mascara. It's very lengthening and lifting. When a company is making clean, truly clean products out of botanicals, and they're tested and they're rigorously tested and formulated and tested again for heavy metals and tested and tested and tested, the product amount that you're gonna get is going to be less. So this isn't like going into, no shade to like Walmart. This isn't like going into Walmart and seeing like NYX has 52,000 shades of something, of lipstick, of eyeshadow, of mascara, whatever. This is, every single product is so batch formulated. So when you think about shopping, I'm back together now. When you think about shopping at like a boutique, right? You go into a small town, a beach town, you know, and you go into boutiques, it's like things are very small. They're handcrafted. There's only a few of them. And that's how I like to think about Beauty Counter, because it's so carefully crafted and tested. So you'll see things come in and out of stock. Like, things come back in stock actually fairly quickly, but they don't keep things on the shelf. They're very careful about the products and the colors that they make, because they want to make sure that everything is safe and really effective and tested and tested and tested rigorously for heavy metals and anything that might creep up. Even when you're using things from the environment, there can be heavy metals. So it's all very, very rigorously tested. If you check anywhere, you'll see the Beauty Counter is like tippy top for safety for personal care products, which is amazing. The next product in the Flawless in 5 is going to be a blush. So you get to pick the blush color. Today I'm using the color Paloma, which I haven't used a lot, but when I posted the blush reel that I did, I was like, ooh, Paloma is so pretty for spring and summer. So that's what I'm doing today. And I'm going to show you, also my hair was pissing me off. I'm going to use the blush 3 ways. And that's why I think you get the best bang for your buck in the Flawless in 5, because literally no eyeshadow, right? But we used concealer on our eyes, and we're going to use blush, the shade Paloma, on our eyes as well. So I'm just taking my brush, which was dirty, fantastic, and I'm dipping that into Paloma, and I am just tapping that up into my crease. A trick that I like, and a lot of you I think are wondering this, I don't usually like to put eyeshadow, and this is totally dependent on your eye shade and what you like. I don't like to put eyeshadow all over my eyes, like down to my lid and lash line. I like to keep space between my lashes, my lid, and the color that's going up in my crease, because I have more hooded eyes, which means when I open them, a lot of my lid disappears. And I know a lot of you are in that same boat. So in order to make my eyes look bigger and not like muddy them and not get them so like heavy looking, I really like to put a lighter color like I just did with the concealer, and then leave that space open, and then run a pretty color up into my crease, so that when I open my eyes, you can see the background of that color, but my lid is left bright and open. And I really, really, really enjoy that look, especially for spring and summer. Of course, I'll do like heavier looks here and there, but that's my main go-to. It just depends on what type of eye shape you have, but look at that.
Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. With the taste of your poison paradise, I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
Okay, so now blush, we're continuing. So we've got it on eyes, we're going on cheeks, and I'm taking an angle brush. You could totally do this with a beauty blender or your fingers. I do not enjoy fingers. Just doesn't go well with me. You see I'm dabbing it on. That's what you would do with your fingers too. And just work and work and blend. So this is not a color that I normally would go for. This is more peachy and bright, but I actually really freaking like it. Just tapping it into place, keep it off the bone. That's where your highlighter goes. Keep it off the bone. And you see, the highlighter is there already from earlier when I put it under my eyeballs. Like that. This is pretty. Paloma. She needs to come out all summer. Go for a color that you're not used to. It will just bring vibrancy into your life. That is my biggest tip. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this. I'm so glowy and like bronzy. If you could see it even in person, it's so much better, but I'm obsessed. All right, again with the blush, Paloma is going on your lips. So literally you don't need eyeshadow and you don't need lipstick with this Flawless in 5 kit, because you're simplifying and you're literally just using what's in it. Let me get a little bit more. There we go. So this is like a cream lipstick. It'll dry down a bit. go. And I'm going to show you how to top it in 5 seconds. Okay, so caption stopped working. Fabulous. So the next and last thing that comes in your Flawless in 5 is going to be your Beyond Gloss. You can pick a shade. There's so many different ones. I like the idea of picking kind of clearish ones. This is Quartz Shimmer, only because if you're going to use any of the blushes on your lips, you kind of want that color to come through and not get covered up. I'm such a gloss girl, so you'll find me always glossing over colors. I just feel like it blends it, blurs it, makes your lips look a little bigger. You know what I'm saying, girl? So Beyond Gloss, so nice, so nice. They wear for a while. They are made with responsibly sourced vanilla, so they're very just yummy. Check it out. Okay, so that was your Flawless in 5, right? You're gonna pick your tinted moisturizer or your foundation. You're gonna pick your concealer shade. You're gonna pick your gloss shade. You're gonna pick your blush shade, and then it comes with mascara. Can't hold it all in one hand, and then you're gonna pick your brow shade. Okay, so something I used that did not come in the Flawless in 5, but you're going to get for free. For free, this is the Glow First Priming Serum. It's coming for free for new clients that are doing the Client Appreciation Program. So meaning you're gonna get free shipping on your order. You're gonna get this Glow First Priming Serum for free, which is, I don't know how Beauty Counter can do this continuously, for free. And you're also gonna get 10% back on your order to use for refills, or like if you want to go back in and grab the highlighting balm or whatever. Yes, queen, okay? If you're interested, come here. If you're interested in getting the Flawless in 5 or anything, but you want to get the Glow First Priming Serum for free, but maybe you're already a part of the Client Appreciation Program, but you're like, I want that for free, just DM me and I can tell you a secret, okay? All right, we'll do that. Just DM me. I'm also gonna put on the slides next about the Flawless in 5, the link, all of the things, okay? But look at this look, you guys, come on. Hello with the highlighter. Okay, it's beautiful, it's great. I love it. I'm so obsessed. My face, since wearing this makeup and using the skincare, is just light years beyond what it's ever been. So it just goes to show you when you're taking care and putting seriously clean products on your face, what happens. Okay, DM me, I love you. Let's chat about it. Let's simplify your makeup bag. Okay, love you.